Howdy, y'all! Taika here, and welcome to another adventure! We are continuing in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, surprisingly, being December 23rd at 6:30 p.m., 6:32 p.m. We got in less than 5 minutes. I'm assuming everyone's traveling for the holidays. I unfortunately have nowhere to travel to, but that's okay. I still have holiday plans. So last we left off, it's a quite confusing situation. We are still in the past in Elpis. We are, I guess, trying to stop the final days, the first final days, even though I thought Elizabeth told us we had to return to the final days. We couldn't tell the truth. I don't know. I'm a little confused about that part, but we learned that Hermes, aka the original Fan Daniel at the time the convocation died, discovered an energy called Dynamis. It's kind of like dark matter in our reality, where it comprises a majority of the universe, or the world, space, time, whatever, but it is a weaker force, inferior to ether, so as long as it's any ether, there's celestial, corporeal, any sort of ether, it cannot exist. And there's a random motorcycle flying behind me. Okay. But anyway, so we learned that he created Meteion, this cute little bird girl, and apparently she has sisters under this, he said as a guise of like studying it, but in reality what he was doing is he created all these sisters who are like interconnected with each other and sent them off into the stars to discover new areas and to ask a single question to life forms on other stars. And the question being, what is your reason for living, basically? What gives you a drive to live? Unfortunately, all of the sisters have reported back, and it made Meteion go crazy. All of the reports say that every single star they went to, all life was extinct. Gone. Because something happened, either naturally or man-made, that killed them. And it made Meteion go crazy, and she knew that it would not please Hermes. There was only one that someone actually talked to a life form, and it was a world where a godlike entity was angered by the people and killed them all, and told that sister to just end it, just end herself. There is no reason to live. That was the only intelligible life that they found. She didn't finish her report, though, because we told her to stop. But Hermes wants to finish the report. He's so obsessed with trying to find out what's going on. So he transformed himself into this winged beast thing and flew off with Meteion, and that's where we are now. Emmett is like, we need to take her back to Amarok. We need to study her. We need to stop whatever is happening because the final days are coming. And we now know it's tied to Dynamis, and the only highly intelligent life form of Dynamis is your Meteoras that you created. Vana is like, I want to discover the truth, yes, but we need to stop this. We need to stop the final days. And Hypolodius, who's always talking, is mute right now. So let's go ahead and talk to Hypolodius and figure out if we're more than likely going to have to follow Hermes to get Meteion back. Because it sounds like what's going to happen. Let me drink first. It sounds like what's going to happen is that with the final days, it sounds like Hermes starts it on accident. I don't think he meant to start the final days. He didn't have any ill intent. He really wanted to discover other life forms. He just posed the wrong question and created a life form out of an energy that no one really knew yet. And it's going out of control. So let's see what happens. Hermes has headed to Ktisis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point of the facility. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him, no matter what Hermes might be thinking. Meteion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty to safeguard the star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Vana, Taika. 'Tis clear we stand on a precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteion is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. I'm just gonna shake my head. Agreed on all counts. To Ktisis Hyperboreia we go. Is this a dungeon? This has to be a dungeon. This has to be a dungeon. Oh no, here are all these people. What are all these people doing here? Emmett? I mislike the look of this. Ktisis? Judging from the crowd, something is afoot. Ktisis scholar? I saw naught out of the ordinary. Does anyone know what caused it? Oh no, I think she's going out of control. I think she's going out of control. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Ktisis? Mistress Vana, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Ktisis has been put into a state of alert. Procedure dictates that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' doing, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Ktisis scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything else, and everyone else, is weakened to a fraction of their usual capability. Then consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes and must enter the premise regardless. In we go. I think this is a dungeon. This is giving me a dungeon vibe. It's giving me a dungeon vibe. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has set fit to drop in our path. With an enfeebling spell in place, we're not like to be at our fighting best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I've little to offer behind my ethereal vision. Then you'll put that talent of yours to good use. You were fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need only to make of most of your strength, and I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once as them, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel bad about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emmett Selk, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power into a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Well, you should the situation call for it. Excellent, that should cover us on all fronts. You're always suckered in, Emmett, just get over it. Your tale led us here, Teheka, so 'tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteion. And then we will fight. I'm sorry, we will face the future together. I thought you said fight the future together. I think it's a dungeon. So does this have trust? Yeah? Ktisis Hyperboreia. Well, I'm gonna go in with these three. Oh, what? All-rounder, the third seat. So he can be a tank or a DPS. She can be a healer, a tank, or a DPS, and he can be a DPS. Okay, I have to take a picture of this. Like, what? I'm 538, it's 515. I'm assuming she's going to be a white mage, because when I was fighting her, she had a white mage skill set. Let's go in! Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of different areas. Ktisis Hyperboreia. so nice to see one of these facilities not falling apart. You know what I mean? Because the only times I've been in these facilities was in ruins. Oh, he's a Dark Knight! I need to pop a food. I'm gonna pop 2 so I have a full hour of coverage. He's a Dark Knight. Of course Emmett's a Dark Knight. Let's go, guys. Oh my god, that's cool. Let's go!
Please, turn back, else I might be forced to...
It seems he's determined to protect Meteion. Aye, a right bother this is going to be. Emmett, if you'd be so kind. Emmett, turn on your tank stance. Oh, she has stone skin? There we go. No, you're not. Come on, Athlodius. You're just as powerful as anyone else. Guide to Ktisis Hyperboreia. Have you ever wondered whether your creation's is a beneficial existence to the star? Wonder no more. For Ktisis Hyperboreia, our mission is to determine the answer. From temperate plains to tropical jungles, from smoldering volcanoes to frozen fields, we put creations to the proof in a wide range of meticulously recreated environments. Will your creation be able to survive in a wider world, or will it threaten the survival of other species? The answers to such questions and more our highly trained staff will uncover. Oh, does the road diverge? Oh no, that's locked. Okay. So we have to go this way. Blocked the path. Emmett, if you could. Of course, he has to be a Dark Knight, like really? It's like, yeah, Emmett's a Dark Knight. They really make you like villains in this game, which you probably shouldn't. Hey, yeah, we got this. I'm just gonna run ahead. Look at them go at it! Y'all! Now to the ice arena. Of course there's a cold zone. Of course we're going to go through it. Emmett? If you'd be so kind. Emmett, you missed some! This is a good party. Very well rounded. Makes it very easy to do. I have heard horror stories about this dungeon, so maybe there's like a hard boss in here. I've heard horror stories, like online, of people talking about this dungeon being so ridiculously difficult. I mean, we're doing okay so far with our party makeup. I mean, we literally have no, other than Emmett, we have no physical fighter, like close range physical fighter. We're all long range. I feel like I want to change my outfit. I feel like I want to change my outfit. I should stay in this. I'm supposed to be in this anyway to like blend in with society. Oh, come on, guys. You can do it. Let me help you out. Okay, we're getting out of the cold region. The first boss, Elisa. Oh dear, this fellow seems to decline to let us pass, so we have no choice to force our way. Oh, let's raise the volume of that. Oh yeah. Frostbite and Seek. Ah! least I got that one in. That wasn't too bad. Now, how to tell other than following her, I don't understand. I messed that up. It's a tank buster. He can handle it. Frostbite and see. Don't go away! Don't go away! Dang it! How can you tell? Is it something in the ground? How do you tell when you're not with the party?
Out of my...
Get that in! Yeah. Get it in! There we go. Did it get in? How can you tell? Oh, his footprints! He goes around, and the footprints end here. Oh, that's how you tell. It's his footprints. I get it. 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 The beast leaves footprints in the snow. And if you follow those, you're golden. Hey, find peace in the CLC. Come, we mustn't tarry. We mustn't tarry. Okay, up to the next section. Experimental artifacts. Emmett, if you would be so kind. We'll let them have his attention first, and then kablooey! See if I can get this in.
Have a taste.
What's down here? Nothing. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Oh! At least they have the courtesy to warn us. That's true, at least they have the courtesy to warn us. Kablooey! Okay, let's go. Of course he's a dark knight. Black Mage? Casting! Yes! Keep going. If you could. Emmett. Emmett! Emmett! This party is so good! Ooh, another journal. Observation journal. According to Mistress Lissa, her creation is based on a concept from a bipedal wolf, and indeed it is impressively man-like in its gait. It is also highly intelligent and is evidenced by its ability to employ tools, while the gleam in its eye gives the impression that it comprehends our words. If this proves to be the case, it would be a shame that its throat isn't designed for speech. I must make mention of this in my next report. So the thing we fought could talk? Oh, it was intelligent. It wasn't just a beast. Mm-hmm. Emmett? He may have his flaws, but you can't fault his maniacal prowess. Seriously? Can you discuss his candidacy now? Yeah. He obviously doesn't get the seat of Van Daniel now. He kind of lost that. See if we can get this in before they kill it. Yep. Anything down this way? Nope. Okay, let's go, peeps. Ooh, treasure. Aiming. I don't do aiming. Ooh, what are you? A laid-on lord. Goodness me, what manner of thinking is behind this? There truly is no accounting for taste. What is that? Concept review. Well, I don't think this one went very well.
I'm not entirely
Okay, so only his middle? No, his other... Okay, I think I get it. His flat heads are glowing. Ah, yeah, you see? Uh-huh. He doesn't use limit breaks. Well, in that case... A pass for constitution, but a fail for intelligence. It is a concept... If it's a concept submitted, I'll certainly be rejecting it. Experimental artifice. Off to the next section. I got 1.2 million from that. More artificial artifice.
I cannot let you take Meteion. Not yet.
Okay, but why? Like, why have you become so obsessed with this? That's why I don't understand. Oh yeah, they got this. They got this. So I'm guessing this will work. Come on, peeps. Woo! Wow, that was fast. If you'd be so kind, Emmett. Emmett? Yoink. Okay, another floor up. Let's go. He's gonna be waiting at the top. Woo! Oh my god! We're in the stratosphere, I think.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Enough is enough, Hermes. 7 minutes can be a virtual, but this is a little excessive.
I see you opening.
Yeah, he obviously is not going to get to see the Fan Daniel now, which means I've changed history. So here's the thing, does that mean that when the final days did happen, did he know? So here's the thing, if I wasn't here, he would have still sent out Meteion and his sisters. He would have still discovered what they discovered. That there is no life out there. Would he have just kept that all to himself? Because they were even saying that he had all of this knowledge, and if he had the knowledge of the motion energy at the time of the end, why didn't he tell them about it sooner? Oh, shoot. Are they close enough? They are! I'm like trying to think, like, how have I screwed the future? Because I have. I've screwed the future. I must have. I mean, we have to go off of, like, Back to the Future rules. Oh, there's a box. I'm assuming we're going off of Back to the Future rules here, and I am now on a divergent timeline. Ooh, flying life forms, an introduction. The successful creation of migratory birds which travel between continents with the seasons came as a breath of fresh air to the long stagnant realm of flying life forms. In the end, it was a relatively simple thing to grant creatures the ability to navigate the celestial bodies, but this method lacked the precision needed to guide them to the same location each time, as would be vital for their survival. The breakthrough came in the form of magnetic fields, the use of which was discovered by the incumbent Fan Daniel during his tenure as Chief Overseer of Alphys, a truly inspired idea that has brought lasting benefits to the star. So just like in real life, that's how birds here, FYI, do it. It's migratory patterns via magnetic fields. Oh, there is! Okay. Hermes, come on. Come on, man. You can't keep this up. You can't keep this up, Hermes.
So, it comes to this. I've no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Protect Meteion, he would go so far as to transform. So far as to make himself a villain. Let's go!
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
No, you won't. We're gonna stop you right here, right now.
Gather to me. Fall. Ancient brand, unleash your power.
Ah! That one's gonna blow up. Did they all blow up? I know we have to hide. Oh, two went off. I didn't see the other set. Oh, his Lotus is beating me. No, I don't think so. Oh, double. I know double. Oh, guys, you planned that wrong. You better cancel him. Okay.
I'm not entirely useless.
No, you're not. You're actually doing better than me in DPS. That means I'm doing abysmal.
Out of my
Gosh, I love the boss music. Oh, that's the Tank Buster. Okay.
I'm not entirely
Okay.
useless.
Can you cancel True Bravery? Thank you. Okay, now we're doing much better. I can't believe I was number 3. I do not want to see that again. There we go, like this. And then like this. And then with one of these, so that the triple can include this. Yoink. So this first. Oh, yeah, now. Yeah, I'm learning. And this is the way they're going to make the line AoEs.
Even when transformed. But I am not finished yet.
Come on, get it in. Oh, you got that close there. Screw it. Boom! I got to do the limit break. His Lodius doesn't do the limit breaks.
My power.
Hermes. You can't stop us. How often do you guys see that? I had to take the picture. Hermes. Ktisis wings. Ooh. Ooh. What? I'm gonna put on the other outfit because of the story, but oh man, it looks good. I gotta look boring. There we go. Meteion. Did you say anything? No, you're just perfectly still, aren't you? Okay. Okay, peeps. Let's discover more about Meteion's secret, huh?
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody.
I don't think that's gonna work.
And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Wait, so he's still gonna be Van Daniel?
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars?
There was only death.
Was there a reason for living?
I don't think so, because they're all dead.
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased,
Please tell me they're
heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own.
And?
One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity.
Oh no, she's turning into a
They
blasphemy.
renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves.
She's the first blasphemy.
One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savour in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live.
So in essence, no.
Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best.
She's the first blasphemy.
That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth.
She's the first blasphemy.
That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived.
Oh gosh.
Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice.
So she.
Oh, beloved mankind,
shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris. Rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence.
So she just wants to end it
There
all.
is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful.
He accidentally triggered the final days.
We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Oh, she's talking like Meteion.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
You do in the future. What?
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed.
He's gonna say humanity is flawed.
If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right?
Oh my god, Finn. That's why he didn't say anything!
Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Who's Kyra? The memories meter! No, that erases memory!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated.
He's gonna make them
Awaiting
forget!
instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area.
No.
Ktisis Hyperboreia. Starting point. Arrival of Emmet Selk of the convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmet Selk and Hyperboreia. Meteion's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all
Oh my god, this did happen. He erases their memory. So in that
the
other...
resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fair.
Not now is what is.
Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
So I didn't alter history. It's still gonna happen.
Go, Meteion. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
That's why he didn't tell them in the convocation about this stupid thing, because he doesn't remember it.
Won't you come with me? If you were to shed your
Oh my
flesh,
god.
I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
She would have killed him anyway. Yes, Vinod, go!
Fly, Meteion!
Guys, go, get her, get her! Yes, Hades!
Far enough, Hermes.
Don't worry about him. Stop Meteion.
To me.
You have to stop her.
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution.
But then I won't remember when I go back to the past. How am I supposed to go back to the past?
As if we needed more pressure.
You need to send me back to the past.
No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world.
How do I get out?
This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do.
The third one that's already started.
Now then, where is it?
Where's what?
There you are, my little confluence.
I'm not gonna catch her. Go, Argo! Go, Argo!
Almost.
Ah! She turned to Sparrow.
Very well then.
She's been tagged.
You may elude us this day, but not forever.
She tagged her.
Meteion's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
They need,
No time for
they
brooding.
need to get me out of here.
Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
Everyone's gonna forget. So no matter what I did, it wouldn't matter.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
No, don't hurt his what is!
Too brave by half.
happened.
Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
Are they gonna
What?
escape?
But how? I thought the confluence was over.
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate.
So they're all gonna lose their memory, but they got me out.
Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen.
Oh, they're gonna shoot me through.
There's no time! Quickly!
Bye, Emmett. You're not gonna remember
Even
me.
now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path.
Get me out. I need to remember.
Still, if it must be said,
Emmett.
do not squander it. The legacy
I
I leave you.
won't. You're gonna make me cry. Emmett, no. I'm gonna cry, man.
Final process complete.
Oh, he doesn't remember me. He still entrusts me with their legacy. He still entrusts me with their... I'm gonna cry. Dude, what? He's like, even though I don't believe you, I trust you with our legacy.
Galagos!
Heidelin made it through too! Not made it through too! So wait, so she knew! I thought Vinod was gonna stay behind, but she knew! So Emmett won't remember. That's why he doesn't know me in the future. That's why they couldn't stop the final days. Because they literally didn't remember everything that just happened. That's why Hermes didn't know about it either. He thought his experiment was a failure because the memory he put in was that she died. Oh! Oh my god. You okay?
I'm fine. Just a little tired.
Oh, Vinod. She remembers. She's
Can it
going
be
to
true?
remember.
Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life?
That makes sense now. So, the reason why the ether gets weaker around certain parts of Ktisis is because her sisters are basically like pew, 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 like homing things down into the planet to weaken ether, so that way, because they're also a beacon of the negative emotion of the dynamis, which is transforming people. They're purposely trying to attack the star from the outside.
Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
Not all of them. He only sent out a few sisters. There's still other life.
And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go.
To the edge of fate?
Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Ktisis, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmett Selk and Hyslaideus, all is not lost. We remember.
Remember us. Remember that we
So long
once
as we
lived.
remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
That's why she volunteers to become Hydalin's heart. Because she remembers and she knows what the true evil is. The others don't. The others don't know why the final days start. That's why they summon Zodiac, because they think it's the ether. But she knows the truth. So what now?
What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Ktisis Hyperboreia, where the others should still be.
Okay.
Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
Is he gonna check up on them?
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him.
That's pretty cool.
Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Okay. They won't know. Their memories are erased. They won't know what just happened.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
No one remembers me.
Well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venar about it when next we meet.
Probably just gonna call me familiar.
You do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
He probably accepts it, feeling responsible for this.
It manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld.
Wait a minute. They're dead. Well, no. So Hyperboreia is one of the souls that summoned Zodiark, and his soul didn't get freed until I killed Zodiark. But Emmett is dead, right?
If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Oh. That was a meaningful moment for me. So they're okay, but they don't remember a thing. They remember nothing.
Let us rest, if only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
So Meteion is the villain. She just wants to destroy and end everything. That was a lot to take in. So, Meteion is the villain, Meteion and her sisters. So what happened is when Hermes sent the sisters out into the universe to discover life and ask them what the meaning of life is for them, what gives them a reason to live, they discovered not only is all life like gone, they went through the historical records, and what they found is that everyone gave up living in some means or another, either through war, or what were the examples, like the plague that plagued everyone, and then another one thought never to fight, and when they did, they were conquered, and then there were others who wished only for joy, and when they found that they found no taste in joy anymore, so they lost their reason to live. So Meteion has come to the understanding that there is no reason to live. Emotion is meaningless. Just accept your negative emotions and just die and let it go. Just don't exist anymore. Existence is futile. Or existence is futile. So she becomes the first blasphemy, because you saw her changing there with the black smoke stuff. She's the first blasphemy and she gets away. Now Venat remembers, but the others don't, because Hermes activated the memory machine to wipe everyone's memory, because he, as overseer of Elpis, chief overseer, decided that mankind needed to be tested just like they tested their other creatures, because from the outside, Meteion and her sisters found mankind to be wanting. So Venat remembers and no one else does. So when the final days approach and no one knows what's causing the final days, not even Hermes himself, who studied the emotion magics, because he forgets the last few days. So he thinks his Meteion experiment was a fail. So he doesn't think he fully understands it. And remember, he came more to an understanding of it when I was with them too. And that's why they don't remember me. I didn't alter history at all. History is staying exactly the same as it was. Okay, this ran way longer than I thought it would because of that cutscene, but oh my god. Like, dude. And then Emmett, right before he loses his memory, he's like, wait a minute, they say that upon the moment of death, when your soul joins the underworld, everything that lost your memory, remember way back when at Shirley, when he gave, like, the professor guy gave, like, that paper example, where he, like, blotted it with ink and stuff, he's like, oh, right before you die, right when you die, rather, your memories are all cleansed, all the enchantments are gone, you'll remember all your memories. What if at the end of Shadowbringers, when he smiled, he remembered this. So when he smiled, he remembered when he told us, I entrust my legacy to you. And that's why in Shadowbringers he said, remember us, remember that we once lived. Maybe he remembered, because he was pretty much dead. He had a giant gaping hole in him. The Orosite had destroyed him. Vanished. I mean, we were able to call him back, though, in the Elidus fight. He snapped his fingers and helped us. But as Azim, we are the shepherd. Oh, this is so good! I have to stop here. I'm going to keep rambling on. It's so good. But now we know who the next main villain is. Meteion. She's been the main villain the whole time. But we just didn't know it. But now we know the truth. Okay, this is great. This is amazing. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye!